If you're between 60 and 80 years old and still have certain abilities, you're actually doing better than most people your age. In this video, I'm going to break down the key signs that show you're truly winning at aging. And honestly, aging well looks very different than people expect, because social media likes to act like successful aging means looking 35 forever, hiking a mountain every weekend, and apparently making green smoothies at sunrise while doing yoga on a paddleboard. Meanwhile, most normal people are just hoping their knee doesn't make that weird clicking sound when they stand up. After 30 years as a nurse, I can tell you this. The people who are truly aging well often have nothing to do with perfection. It's about function, resilience, adaptability, and maintaining independence as long as possible. I've taken care of thousands of older adults over the years. And one thing becomes very obvious when you work with seniors long enough. The small everyday abilities matter far more than people realize, because aging isn't just about diagnoses, medications, or what shows up on your lab work. It's about, can you still function in your everyday life? That's what really determines quality of life. So, let's talk about the signs you're probably doing a lot better than you think. Ability number 1 is getting up independently. This sounds simple, but it's actually huge. If you can get out of bed, get out of a chair, use the bathroom independently, move around safely, you're already ahead of many people your age. Mobility is one of the biggest predictors of independence as we get older. And people often don't appreciate it until it becomes difficult. I've seen people say, "Oh, I'm doing terribly." Meanwhile, they're living independently, driving, grocery shopping, and managing their own life. That's not doing terribly. That's actually a very strong level of functioning. Ability number 2 is recovering from setbacks. This one matters a lot because after 60, life starts throwing more curveballs. Illnesses, falls, surgeries, losses, unexpected health problems. And one of the biggest signs of healthy aging is this. Can you recover and adapt after setbacks? Not perfectly, not instantly, but eventually. Resilience matters more than people realize. And honestly, older adults who do best are usually not the ones pretending nothing is wrong. They're the ones who adjust and keep going anyway. Ability number 3 is managing your own medications. If you can safely understand your medications, organize them, remember them, and know why you're taking them, that's a very important sign of cognitive and functional independence. Because medication management gets complicated fast, especially when people start seeing multiple doctors, specialists, going to different pharmacies or specialty pharmacies. And honestly, some medication lists start looking like a CVS receipt. So, if you're still independently managing all of that, you're doing better than you probably give yourself credit for. Ability number 4 is staying socially connected. This one is incredibly important and very underrated. If you still talk with friends, engage with family, participate in activities, or just maintain social connections, that matters enormously for healthy aging. Isolation is one of the biggest hidden problems among seniors. And after retirement, illness, or losing loved ones, it becomes very easy for people to slowly withdraw. So, if you're still staying connected to people and life around you, that's a major strength. Ability number 5 is still being curious and engaged. This one may surprise people, but mental engagement matters a lot. People who continue learning, reading, asking questions, trying new things, and staying interested in life often do much better emotionally and cognitively as they age. And no, you do not need to become a world traveler who suddenly takes up competitive pickleball. Sometimes it's as simple as reading, hobbies, conversations, gardening, learning technology, or watching YouTube videos trying to understand why your phone suddenly updated itself again. Curiosity keeps people mentally engaged. Ability number 6, adapting to change. This one is huge because aging requires constant adaptation. Your body changes, your energy changes, healthcare changes, technology changes. And the people who age best are usually not the people fighting reality every step of the way. They're the people who learn to adapt without completely losing themselves. That flexibility becomes incredibly important over time. Ability number 7 is maintaining perspective and humor. Honestly, this may be the most powerful one of all. If you can still laugh, still connect, still maintain perspective through all of life's chaos, that's a sign of emotional resilience. And I've noticed over the years that the older adults who cope best are the ones who can still say, "Well, this is ridiculous," and laugh anyway. Aging comes with losses, changes, frustrations. Sometimes your body starts making noises that sound like microwave popcorn. But humor helps people stay emotionally flexible through difficult stages of life. Here's the bottom line. Winning at aging does not mean never getting sick, never slowing down, or looking young forever. It means maintaining function, independence, connection, adaptability, and quality of life. And honestly, a lot of people are doing much better than they think they are. One thing that helps all of this is understanding your health and staying engaged in your own care. It's one of the best things you can do as you age. And I'd love to hear from you. Which of these abilities do you think matters most for aging well? Or what's something that you learned about aging that surprised you? Drop it in the comments, because chances are you'll help someone else feel a little better about getting older too. See you next time.